Toast, toast, toast. Right, that's good. That's audio's coming through. Probably. Okay, hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Hydroneer. Now this is a game that I've not put on the channel before, I don't know. I've just got to do some oh no, for goodness sake. I returned back to the cottage because I needed to grab a sword that I'd made by accident and I need to sell it. So I'm going to do that. Welcome to the cottage. This is my cottage workshop. There's lots of stuff and we'll kind of talk about why I have a greenhouse full of useful stuff. But I need the sword that I made. There it is. Drop it in there and off we go. So welcome everyone to Hydroneer. Now Hydroneer is a game where you play an engineer of some description and you are using resources in the world that's mined up either through hand mining or using automation to fulfill requirements set by the villagers, and I'm delivering some of that stuff now on this rather nifty bike which I just bought from the vehicle store. This is the Volcanus DLC. The standard map also has the ability to grow crops. This one doesn't. But it's got a big volcano, so there's that. All right, I need to go to. I think all my deliveries are actually New Glade, so I'll just go through there. So you do have the option to build new shops on this map, as well as buy larger vehicles, and that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. I am acquiring resources so that I can buy stuff, so that I can build things at the volcano and generally upgrade my cottage factory. There are multiple plots of land you can buy, and certainly by the time you got a reasonable thing set up, that is easily done. I am also building this dinosaur. I've got like a few bones left to find in the world. Looks like a couple of leg bones and I think probably a rib. Yeah. So I'm doing that. That will get me some tokens as well. Now, let's see. Right, you wanted one of them. I don't have one of them. There's two people who wanted bits of ore, which I can't do yet, because all my ore is automatically put into the smelter. Let's have a look to see what else we got. This guy, he probably wanted something. What did you want? Oh, you wanted a necklace. Well, I'll take that. What about him? Her. What does she want? She wanted the gold. I can do gold, actually. I can do gold. So I will take that one. So this is sort of the this is the delivery loop. Right, you wanted an iron dagger. I have an iron dagger. There you go. And I'll get some coin for that. And I've got two more deliveries. You wanted a sword, and I think I've got your sword in here. Be this one. Now the last one is a ring. That was fun. So the rings can be a bit of a pain because they need gems in them of a certain size. You wanted the ring, didn't you? Yeah, ruby ring with an 84 weight ruby in it. Where is it? There it is. Hopefully you like that. Good. Excellent. If they don't like it, if you give them something they didn't ask for, they will actually tell you, thankfully. I had a bit of a fun time earlier trying to get rid of a sword. I had 2 swords in the truck at the time, and I didn't know. I was kind of going around each. There was one person that wanted a sword, and it turns out it wasn't either of the swords I had with me. It's actually a sword that I'd got a commission for ages ago, and I didn't have the commission with me. Is there anything I need from here? I've just picked up a load of repair kits. I don't need any more logic stuff. Well, I do need logic stuff, but I can't buy it from here. I have to buy it from the other place, so that's fine. We'll go to the stock market. So the stock market, you can sell your stuff at 2 places. You've either got the stock market, which can give you a bonus for the item that it's asking for, or the jeweler. Now, the jeweler. So there's a jeweler around here that also has a stock market right next to it for swords. So swords and daggers and weapons, basically. So yeah, this was because I was trying to make a sword and I didn't set up the anvil properly, and so I got a knife instead. Right, let's see, stock market is down, so we don't sell it there, but we've got this guy right next to it. We'll get a better price. 3,000. Excellent. That's a good price. Right. Question. That's a lot of coins, and I do need to get something from the vehicle shop. So I'm going to go down to the vehicle shop next. Which means changing vehicles. This is kind of fun. So the map pack. So this map it adds a few different vehicles. We've got this thing here. Obviously, this bike thing that I'm on. We've got a small truck, which that's just your standard truck. However, they've also added this truck, which is even bigger. Right. So I need these coins. So the thing that I need is like 6,000 something coin. I also need this one. And I will also grab a bucket as well with me, so that if I need to refill this thing, I can. I've also got some. How much coin did I get from that? Hold on. I don't think that's enough for the roller. I think the roller was like 4,000. That's fine. We'll make do. Right. So we need to go this way, and we need to just follow the path round. So this is the lava hauler. It's got the crane on the back, which you can use to pick up vehicles and pick up these ice block things that you can find around the map. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's fine. We basically just need to travel by boat to the vehicle place so that I can grab one of these lava drill thing. No, it's not a lava drill. It's kind of like a lava drill. It's like melting. It's a vehicle anyway that will allow me to melt my way through the ice, which means that digging tunnels will be a lot easier, in theory. So this thing is just absolutely huge and really difficult to move around. And yes, still, you know, it's what you need for the job. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to get there. So yeah, it's quite a fun little game. It's been out for a little while. I think it entered early access a while ago. Anyway, and it, you know, it came off the back of an awful lot of automation games. There's no health in this game. You are just, you know, it's a fairly chill experience, all in all. Kind of like what I kind of imagine. This way, yeah. Subnautica was kind of to me. You know, it's just a chill game for when you want to scratch the automation itch. In this case, yes, this way. But you don't want, you know, like health bars and enemies to fight and stuff like that. It's just a chill building experience where you can use tools to build cool things. I think if I stick to this path... Hello, that's a thing. That's a thing I can pick up. Well, I'll remember that's there. That's the thing that I can pick up with this crane and take it back to base. But I'm on a different mission at the moment, so I'm going to leave that there and just remember that that's there. That's what allows me to upgrade some of my crafted stuff. Now, yeah, this area, it gets the visibility gets very, very low. It's very easy to get lost. Just have to stick to the path, and it should work out all right. Somewhere around here, there's a dock. Around here, literally, the visibility here is 0. No, stick with the path. Stick what looks like a path anyway. I think it is a path. And here we go. This is the dock. Go down here. Do need to have built the shop that sells tickets before you can use this, but I have a ticket. Wander over here, drop that in the machine, and off we go. I don't have a map with me, and also jumping is not a good idea on this thing. I can. There you go. Yeah. If you're moving to one side, it really doesn't like it. But yeah. It's a reasonably short boat trip, at least. Big volcano. The developer has done a really good job at just making this look, you know, it's very simplistic art style, which I'm very thankful for, because the frame rate can get a little bit interesting, especially if you've got lots of loose items. Let's see if we can back this off. There's two currencies in the game. There's coins, which you just get from selling stuff, and then there's explorer tokens, I think they're called, which you get from doing those little, you know, the requisitions, I think they're called. Just wiggle that around. Good. Fine. Right. We need this one. So we buy that. Lava Thor, that's what this thing's called. Right. I will just move it so that it's right. These come with some lava in them. good. Oh no, that's the other one I can buy. Right, so let's grab the... Oh, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? Okay. I know how we can do this. Oh, you know, pull it forwards, and then bring that one up next to it, I think. And then sling the crane out, move it in. Can I do that? Ease. And then we can just grab it. That all gets pulled in, and we can drive off while carrying our vehicle. This is a really, really nice addition to the game. The idea of having the vehicles on a different island is quite nice, but also having a vehicle that can get stuck in everywhere, but having a vehicle that can pick up the other vehicles, you know, it's a nice little mechanic to it, which means that also, in theory, if I was moving to a new place, I could load up this vehicle with essential components, grab the vehicle that I need to take with me, and just do it like that. And there is a fair bit of that sort of thing going on. I have one. So I have the cottage, what I'm calling the cottage factory, the cottage workshop. I have that kind of going. It needs improvement, but that isn't the first place that I had. That's actually the second one that I had. The first one was just a free plot that you get at the start, and it needs upgrading. It needs a complete overhaul, but I needed to get the new factory up and running, basically to the point where I want it to run reasonably on its own. There's still a lot of stuff that just needs repairing quite a bit, and I need to tweak how that all works, which is why I kind of want to add a whole bunch of logic to it, so that it can repair itself to a certain degree. I'll still need to keep everything sort of topped up with repairing stuff, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm going anyway. And certainly the plan for this little stream was going to be that I'm going to do some logic, try and work out some logic stuff. Anyway, it's just that I've finally been able to afford the lava Thor, so I thought, well, why not? Why not just grab it and haul that back now? And get hopelessly lost. I will need to also nip back at some point to grab my bike, but I will basically take this back to the first place that I set up. Okay. Well, not now, but I will do soon. Right, I need to go this way, I think. I think this way is the way down to the cottage. And where I will probably need to do a little bit of repairing stuff. Right, where to put this? I'll probably just stick this. I'll just stick it over it. That'll be fine. Let's get this out. Never used one of these before. There was a sort of a version of this, a tunnelling machine, in the first one for a little while, though it was removed. This is purely a tunnelling tool rather than... That was more for mining. Whereas this is just going to be destroying the dirt around it. But, yeah, so... If I was to just move it over here, for example, dig angle down, toggle digging. Oh, okay, that's no, that's more than one. Okay, and then that would. Okay, that's suddenly doable. Okay, just turn that off. And that leaves behind... Okay, so maybe if I was to put something there, then I get more iron out. Don't really need iron, but it's fine. I don't need that at the moment. That was more of a, hey, I'm going to do that because I wanted to get that and play around with that. Right, I need to restart my system. It's shut down rather a lot. So, this is kind of where the need for some logic systems sort of comes in, because all my stuff is sort of broken and shut down a bit, which means I can't leave it alone for very long. Right, I think... Had great fun with those as well. Right, okay, so this one goes into here. That starts up this system, sort of. That should now keep that system going. Good. That's now running, or not really. So, I will talk about what all this sort of is and does and why this exists. So, essentially what happens is the ore is mined up from down here. I've got 2 drills. These will, I will eventually have more than this, but for the moment, just got 2. And these get out either little blocks of ice or little sort of, I think that's called core stone or something along those lines. It's either stone or ice anyway. Now the ice could go into the harvester and be turned into resources. However, what I actually need is for the ice to go into the thing to keep the water running that will keep all this stuff running. So that's why I've got a splitter there, and and that goes off on its merry way. The stone goes into the harvester and gets turned into resources. This is a gem polisher. It turns gem ores into gems. And then, sort of going around it, I need to add more walkways around all of this sort of thing. But essentially, it's then split up. There we go. Just climbing on the machine. It's then split up. So we've got our gold, iron, Cloutium, that stuff, and core stone. And that then goes into their designated smelters. The hard stone goes down this one into that machine, and then all my gems get squished in their own compressors, so that I can make big gems, basically. Of which I have a few. I have a few big gems. And then, coming in here, this is my storeroom, where I leave all of the stuff that I don't actually need at the moment. And yeah, so down here, if I just press this button, it all comes out, and I can then just turn some of these ingots into one thing. Where's my other bit of core stone I had? Like, there it is. Kind of merges in with the bricks. The reason I do this is just to kind of keep it all reasonably together. I'd rather have one big bar than lots of small ones, but I don't want to stick it back into this system because it's a little bit cumbersome. So I do just make sure that I've got completed bars. I'm 40 off being able to do something fun with that. And yeah, so this system now just needs to grow a little bit. This is a saw to cut things down into exact portions, and yeah, that's basically my little cottage factory. Now, need to do some bits and pieces that are mostly logic based, because this is getting ridiculous. So I need to go and grab some durability things as well as some cables, I think. Hopefully I've got some cash in here, because that's kind of how I run these shops. I just leave cash in them. So it just makes it a lot easier to grab everything. Right, I need logic durability readers. I'm going to tweak how some of my setup works. See, filter, harvester, filter, so it's 3. Let's shove a 4th one in there. And I'm just going to grab some of these. No, we don't need a table. Oh, for fucking sake, no, I don't need the... Excuse me while I just dispose of the table. Let's grab some of them, grab some of these, and grab some of these. Now, I've not worked out yet, and there must be a way of doing it, of having a single cable but with multiple sort of feeds. At least there's not an easy way of doing it. It's not like I can't put channels on things. So like in Project Red, you'd be able to have redstone channels, so I can't have just like the red wire and the blue wire and they all do sort of different things. Unfortunately, don't have that ability, but at the very least I can get some readers up. Maybe even... Oh, I didn't buy them. I might be able to do something a little bit more with this. Alright, I can never remember which way. There we go. Like that. So we need one on there. We need one on there. Can have like a cable that comes around here, and then maybe some kind of... At least if we can have a light up, as well as a switch, so that I can hit the switch and it will fire a wrench into it, and fix it that way. Basically, I want to be able to control everything from somewhere here, rather than having to get into the weeds of the machine, because yeah, that's there's a lot of weeds in this machine. Do I have any straights? That's going to be an interesting question. I need. This is why I have a bit of a stock. I have a bit of a stockpile of stuff. I think I'm going to have to nip back and get some straights. This I'm probably going to change so that it's just one filter on here. Reason being, well, the obvious reason being that these are breaking and they're not. And then I've got 3 to deal with rather than just 1. And if 1 breaks, that entire system breaks anyway, so there's probably not a huge amount of point really having 3. It stops the machine further on down from breaking so often, but if I can just logic sort of logic it, it's probably not. Probably not worth it. Worth keeping that way. Right. Gonna grab some. Actually, grab some straights and all like that bit this time, and actually pay for it. 1, 2, 3. Being very careful not to go across the threshold. Just sort of ram it and deal with it. I've got plenty of cash in there, so that's fine. So let's get so what I'm thinking is something along this line here. That will do fine for there. Okay, that now tells me that I need to repair that quickly, because that is about to break. And so something I could do there is I could put a compare there, or a greater than. Actually, be less than. Yeah, less than. And you basically say, well, if this is less than 20%, put a light on. Or rather, it would be put a light on and then, do a thing. Frost rock. More frost rock. Just notice that this has got some iron that's sort of stuck in here. It's probably just gotten stuck in from something else. Right. That's now clear. Good. Right. Fine. There's also some frost rock caught in the gears. Just deal with that while I'm here. Right. We'll actually do that, I think. I'll grab some I'm stuck on something. It's like stuck on a repair kit. Yeah, I'll grab a light and just kind of see if I can work out that bit. It's very crude sort of systems, which is kind of good, I guess. So I need a logic lamp. I think I need a logic lamp and a logic subtract and logic divide, logic multiply, which then equals. Do they not have a? If A is bigger or equal to B. No, I want a less than, really. Do we have a less than? Wait, do we not have a less than? Right, hold on. Right, so down here we've got divide, multiply, add and subtract. Here we have a greater than and an equals. I mean, I could probably make do with one of these. And one of these. Very surprised actually that I might just be being very, very blind, but there's no. How odd. Right. Well. And that's now broken. Something else is now broken, and that's actually quite a critical one. We don't want that one breaking. Right. So yes. So the. So what I'm thinking is, right, so when that happens it's going to do a thing. In this case it's going to turn this light on. And I need that one. And this one. So if A is greater than B, that light is going to be. This might work actually. Light could be on, and if it's off, so at 20, if the light is off, then that means that this needs to be fixed. That'll work. Still would have liked a it can't go the other way around, but it's fine. I'll do a similar thing for the others. And then the next phase will be working out how to do all the repair, the auto repair stuff. But that is going to be a fun job for me to work out tonight. And oh, I've got and actually start using some of this stuff that I've got stashed in here that I bought for who knows what reason half the time. That's 79. Did I put... I did. That one is going to need to come forwards a bit more. I'm going to need... So that's going to be there. Yeah, your stuff doesn't need to hook directly to anything, so you can sort of plan stuff out quite nicely. So I want it to come up on top of I want it to come up on top of this pipe, I think. And then sort of on top of these bits. Probably not then. I definitely want it to come up on top of this pipework here. My frame rate's tanking. Yeah, you do have to be a little careful with this game. Just don't have lots of things, just of individual objects, otherwise the frame rate does take a bit of a nosedive, which is to be expected. It's dealing with a lot of physics objects. I might need to go around and just make sure that everything's anchored down that needs to be. I might have a whole bunch of stuff that's not anchored down, just so that it's not expecting it to be a physics object. I don't know how it all works under the hood, but yes. Yeah, it's smoothed out. Evidently it was just going through a little bit of a... It does that though. It will kind of go through a little bit of a hard patch, as it were, just because the game is dealing with quite a lot of just stuff all the time. Certainly doesn't help when I buy more stuff that I don't need to use just yet. Right, yeah, so that will kind of go around the back. Right, well, let's grab... Oh, you know what? Yeah, we can use this. I can, in theory, use that. If I can... I've gotten stuck on a pipe, I think. Hold on. What's that? It's this. This keeps getting in the way. Just stick that there. The other thing that I should note, it's kind of a neat thing. You can get out onto the bed if you're looking at it. You can get out on this. Basically, you can get out on the different sides of the vehicle, which is it's a really nice little quality of life thing, which I've only discovered today. Actually, I was trying to work out how I would want to I wanted to see if there was a way to kind of more easily move this stuff into the truck bed, and it's like, oh yeah, this is a quality of life thing, which is really cool. What else do we need? We will need those. That's kind of what I'm building up to. Logic greater than, of which we need like 3 of these. Oh, and the lamps. If the lamps aren't on, then that's then that needs to be, something needs to be fixed. Right, and where are we going? Just, I think just fix up the last of this, and then I'll probably end for the moment. Oh, for goodness sake! I need to be a little bit more organised with some of my my stuff, but I may actually want to use some of the stuff that I've been picking up. That would also be a good thing. Alright, okay, A and B goes in there. My other job that I've got to do is sort all this out down here, because this is a mess, and I want to fill this out with these concrete blocks, and neaten this up a fair amount. Right, the last one to do will be the one at the back then. And maybe we put it like back one. Yeah, put it back one. System shut down again because of that. Yep, that's now sending stuff down again. Right. Oh, wait a minute. No, where's my lamp I just dropped? And I'm not a huge fan of the. I'm never entirely sure which way to turn the to rotate stuff by. So it's just me blindly hitting buttons until the right rotation happens. But let's just stand on the edge there. That's that. We've got all that in. So I'm just setting the value for it to light up by, and then that turns off. That means we need to just repair the thing that it's attached to. And I can also add a screen, which I will do, just to say exactly what it's at. I think 20% is quite a nice sort of panic number. Definitely this one will be the first one that gets the spanner hurler here, so that I can just load it up with spanners, and yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, I'm going to end this here now, mostly because I've once again run out of bits that I kind of need in order to do this. I mean, I say that goes in there. I need that. I need that. I need that, and then one of these. And see, that's the point where you think, okay, what's going on here, because it's detecting something isn't right here. Which one is it detecting? That's the... There we go. So yeah, I think that is enough for tonight. I'll probably return with some Hydroneer at some point. It's a fun little game for when you just want a chill building experience. So yeah, with that I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh no.